I am completely in love with these, y'all. Hey y'all, it's Haley. Merry Christmas and welcome back to my channel. We are in full Christmas mode over here. This is gonna be my first Christmas decor video of the season and I cannot wait. Y'all know I love Christmas. Okay, I'm going to be participating in a challenge today. This challenge is hosted by Natalie over at Design to the Nines. I'm linking her channel below. Y'all, she is an amazing decorator DIY. You're gonna wanna check her out. And there's also gonna be a playlist link below of everybody else that is participating in this challenge. You're gonna get a ton of Christmas inspiration with all of these DIYs. I'm gonna do several DIYs for this video, and then we're gonna end the video with me decorating my little boys' rooms for Christmas. I'm going with the Grinch theme, which is very different than my normal Christmas decor. If you follow me, you know that I am all about pink and green and whimsical and candy and cactuses and all of the beautiful sort of whimsical is the word, Christmas decor. So for the boys, they have chosen Grinch themed. I'm gonna do their room up right. I have got some cute little DIYs to share with you, so let's just get right into it. Okay y'all, it is time for some Grinchy goodness. I've got my pile of stuff here for my DIYs. I'm gonna start out with some Grinch pillows for the boys' rooms. I just bought these off of Amazon. I cannot remember how much they were, but for sure not over $10 for 2 of them. I am gonna put a cute little Grinch face on these and it's gonna be the perfect addition to their Grinch sheets and bedding that I already picked them up, and I think this is going to be so cute. I bought an SVG file off of Etsy. I'm going to link it below so that you can grab it. It was 99 cents, y'all. So cheap for this little DIY. I'm going to get it cut with my Cricut and then get it ironed on. I am just using my Cricut here to cut this out in a 12 by 12 size. It's going to be a big Grinch face. Okay, y'all, I have my Grinch face cut out and weeded, and I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I wanted him to have yellow behind his eyes, so I'm just going to take my scissors and just cut this piece of a heat transfer vinyl in the yellow, just kind of so it will feel this eye, and then I'll put those on first, and then I will put the Grinch face right on top of the pillow. Okay, I have got my Cricut set for 305 for 30 seconds. You check and make sure what your fabric is and the settings that they recommend and all that, but that's what I'm gonna go for. I did fold this in half and then in half again, and I just press it right here on the corner first, so then I know where my middle is when I pull it all out, and then that is where the middle of my Grinch face will go. So when I unfold it there, I have a little perfect center. I didn't take into account this part of the pillowcase because I feel like that's going to fall over and maybe even be tucked in anyway. So I just did this main part of the pillowcase as my measurements for the center. So then I'll just grab my Grinch, get him on where I want him, put my little yellow eyes behind it, and I'll get to pressing. Okay, I've got him all nice and placed. I'm just gonna peel this up a little bit here, and then I can't do this with with my camera in my hand, but I'll just pull, let's see, one of these little yellow ones right behind it and get it in the spot where I want it. And then once that's down, I'll lift this back up and just iron the yellow first, and then come back and iron the Grinch. I just think it makes it cuter and adds a little more pop of color on it. I like the little yellow eyes. Okay, I've got my little yellow eyes ironed on. I'm just gonna put this right on top, and then I'll iron it on. Here we go. Oh my gosh, y'all, my boys are gonna freak out. This is so stinking cute and so easy. I will link the pillowcases below, but I'm pretty sure they were like $9.99 or maybe even $7.99. And then of course I just had the vinyl on hand, but you can get that anywhere, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Amazon. And then the SVG cut file was 99 cents. So what a cute pillow for super cheap. I love this, y'all. Okay, y'all. Second little craft for the Grinch rooms. I have got some jars here that I just found downstairs in our sort of cellar area. Sorry, I can't think of the word. We have a ton of these jars, and so I just grabbed a couple of them. I've got some paint here. I did pick up the matcha green and the citron green. I'm not exactly sure which one is going to be the best Grinch color. I might mix them a little bit. I just wanted to have options. I've got some Mod Podge for sealing, and at the end we're going to paint the jars green, obviously. I have got some little I think I called them elf hats when I hauled these, but I guess they're little Santa hats, but I thought they kind of gave a Grinch vibe with the little curl. These were $4.99, 50% off at Hobby Lobby. I've got 2 of those. I've got some little Grinch faces that I did with the same SVG cut file that I used for the pillows. You just make it smaller, and I think this was 3x3 that I used for the jar, and I cut those out and weeded them. I have them on some transfer paper that I'm going to pull off, and I've got just some yellow vinyl too that I'm going to put behind for the eyes, just like I did the pillows. And I've got some little paint brushes, and now we're gonna get to this craft. All right, I'm gonna start out with the matcha green. I took it back to the bedding that I have to see what kind of matched better, and this matcha green is really almost spot on. I should have shaken that up a bit. I think I'll probably just stump this whole thing out. Paint's cheap, right? I don't know, that looks pretty Grinchy to me, y'all. I think I might just do it that color. I'll do 1 coat because it'll take a couple of coats to do this. And this is just plain acrylic paint. You can get glass paint, but I found that this works just fine. So I'll mix this up a little bit and we will get to painting these Grinch jars. Okay, I've got 1 coat on each of them. I did grab from my stash some of this Kelly green apple barrel paint and just grabbed whatever green I saw and mix a few drops in with that just to kind of darken it up a little bit and make it a little more Grinchy. But I think that looks good, and I think it's gonna look good with the hat. And once the face is on there, you'll know it's the Grinch. Okay, 3 coats later. I probably could have gotten by with 2 coats, but I just wanted it to look nice and covered, so I did do 3 coats. I am just for like scratch sake or the boys messing with it, because it's going to be by their beds and it's going to be decor in their rooms, and it kind of needs to be protected because they are little boys. I am just going to seal this with some matte Mod Podge, so I'm just going to go right in with a sponge brush and just seal this and let that dry, and then we will get to the hats and get to the Grinch face. Okay, I got the coat on of that. I'm just gonna do 1 coat. I think that'll be just fine. I'm gonna leave these over to dry. They will dry clear, or at least I hope they will. I'm gonna take the hats now. And I think what I'm gonna do is, and you can find other little kind of Santa hats that are actually for crafting that are probably cheaper than this, but I could not find them for the life of me at Hobby Lobby. I found some small ones, but not ones big enough to fit over these jars. And I'm hoping that these fit over the top of these jars, but you'll just have to measure your jar and see what size you're gonna do for your Santa hat. But I just thought these were super cute. So I'm gonna take the stick out, and I think I'm gonna cut this part of the red, the bottom part, off so that the hat will just kind of slide right over the top of this rim. I hope so. We'll see how this goes. So I cut the bottom out. There is stuffing in here, but it's not coming out. Like, it's stuffed in there. And there's more of the stick that I cut off still in there, and that's kind of, I think, helping it stand up as well. I did kind of tear this off of here just a little bit and then re-glued it, the white part, to hopefully make it fit around the rim just a little bit better. So you'll just have to play with yours and see what kind of hat you have and what size your jar is, but I think that this is going to work perfectly. Hats are ready to go, jars are dry. It is time to put the faces on. I just kind of twirled these and found the best spot with not many like ridges or imperfections, and I just have my little cutout here. It's linked below. I did not cut my transfer paper quite big enough, so some of the spots on the ends do not look that great. But I'm gonna take this little strip of vinyl I just brought from downstairs. My Cricut and all my vinyl is downstairs in my craft area that I'm planning to redo and take back from my children and their Nerf guns for my New Year's resolution. So subscribe to my channel so you don't miss all of that. But for now, I just bring it upstairs and do all my crafts up here where I have a nice clean table. I'm just gonna cut these in the circle kind of the Grinch's eye, and then I'll put it right on once I pull the transfer tape off, and then it'll go right onto my jar. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am dying at the cuteness of this. How precious. I love this. Okay. you saw the hat. I've got it all undone. I think I am just gonna squeeze it on here. Let me get you a better angle. Let me stand up from my chair to try to squeeze it on. And I'm hoping that I don't even need to glue this, but we'll see. It's a pretty snug little fit. I just want it to cover that rim. And I think that that will work. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I'm tugging on, yeah, I might have to glue it. I was gonna say, I'm tugging on it pretty hard and it's not coming off. Okay, let me just use some E6000, put it right on top there so then I know it's stable in case the boys decide to hold it by its hat. Well, y'all, I'm just not sure it gets any cuter than this. Even store-bought from Hobby Lobby isn't this cute. Oh my gosh, how precious. I cannot wait to see these in their rooms. All right, next project. Here's what you're gonna need. A printer, some paper, these little certificate frames from Dollar Tree, and some expo markers with the magnets and the erasers attached. This was free on Pinterest. I have the link. I will link it below. It was from, I can't remember the name of the blog, but I'm going to link it below so you can get this free printable too. Print it right on out. I've got to do one more. You know, I have 2 little boys. We're going to put them in these frames, and I'm going to show you how to make a little something to attach the expo markers right on, and then the boys can write with the expo markers right on top of this glass and be able to erase it every day to change the days until Christmas. Well, that was pretty darn easy. I just stuck that right in the certificate frame. I got the certificate frames because that fits a sheet of paper perfectly, but I'm just now realizing that it doesn't have like a little back on it. And where I'm going to put these in the boys' rooms, I could just lean it up against something, but I think that I have some easels that would work just to stick these on so that they're not like flopping around everywhere. But you could get a regular picture frame that has a back on it, but then just cut your paper to size. But I just thought, oh, this is perfect paper size. Also, I thought I had some magnet strips. Like I told you, these are magnet. I got these off Amazon. I can link those below too. But I can't find them anywhere. So I improvised, looked in my junk drawer and found some of these. These are like nails for a nail gun. So it's like the perfect size. I'm just gonna E6000 these right on there, and then the marker can just magnetize right to there so it doesn't get lost when they are changing their day every morning. All right, I just glued my little nails right on there. It's actually perfect, to be honest. I'll give Coy blue because that's his favorite, and Merritt will have red, and then I'll just save these in case they lose them or we need them for something else. So I'm gonna try here quick to see how this looks when you write on the board. Okay, moment of truth, and the eraser is just right here. So we'll say 25. Look how cute that is. And so then you just erase it and it comes right off. Oh my goodness, my boys are going to love this. And then they just put their pen right on top and it's ready to go for the next time they have to change it. This one is just too cute, y'all. Make it for your kids and they'll love you this Christmas season. All right, y'all. I wanted to put some little trees in their rooms, some little Grinch style trees, and I looked everywhere I could find for some real like little evergreen trees or whatever kind of trees these are. And I could not find any, but Walmart did have these for $4.98 and they're pretty pliable. So I think that I can use them and twist them over and kind of make them look like a little Grinch tree. I've got some wire here from Hobby Lobby and some little tinsel. Is this tinsel? What do we call this? Like garland, I guess, from Hobby Lobby as well. $1.99 each. And of course, everything is 50% off at Hobby Lobby to kind of wrap around these to make them look like little Grinch trees. And then the boys will help me out and make a little ornament to go right on the very end. So I'm going to get started wrapping these and seeing if I can curve them over and make them look Grinchy. All right, y'all, it looks pretty Grinchy to me. I'm gonna hang the ball ornament right off the edge here. I'm gonna take a little of this garland and wrap it around to make it festive. I might try to just manipulate it a little bit more, but this is the general idea of the little Grinch tree. Oh, I love this, and now I don't have to water it, and I can use it year after year. I have got 2 cute Grinchy trees. Now they just need some ornaments. All right, y'all, I have with me the recipients of these cool new Grinch rooms that we are doing and putting together. I have just some ornaments they're gonna do for their Grinch trees. I found this little pack of 4 plastic ornaments at Hobby Lobby. We just took off the tops of them, put them on some little kind of cups so that they would be stable. Merritt is gonna have red and green in his. We're just gonna squirt some paint and swirl it around to make it cool. Coy is gonna have some blues. Those are his favorites. So he has a couple of blue colors here, and he's gonna swirl his around. So we are gonna get started on our little ornament. Well, they just had so much fun working on this. Merritt is still going on his. Coy finished his up. And so we are just turning them over and kind of letting all that excess paint come out of there so that it will dry nicely, and then we can use them for our trees. Now they have something that they created that's gonna go in their room on their trees. The boys finished some really cute ornaments for their little Grinch trees. I'm just gonna take some more of that green wire that I had and just wire the little ornaments right here to the edge so it looks like that it's weighing it down and hanging it over. Oh y'all, this is gonna be so cute in their rooms. I am completely in love with these, y'all. Oh my gosh, it looks straight out of the Grinch book or movie. I love it, y'all. We are done with the DIYs. It is time to decorate these little rooms. Of course, you've seen the DIYs that I did for these rooms, but I wanted to show you the other things that I have to supplement with the DIYs. I found them both one of these little kind of signs at Hobby Lobby. It was $6.99 and then 50% off that, so they ended up being pretty cheap, and I couldn't make that for the price, $3.50. Yeah, so I got this one for Merritt and then this one for McCoy. And then I did go ahead and get them both some new plug-ins so their room smells Christmassy as well. We love these Febreze plug-ins, so I got them both one of those in the fresh cut pine. I got them both, you know, we did these pillows, but we love pillows in this house. They have lots of pillows on their bed, so I got them a few supplemental pillow cases from Walmart. I just got Coy the blue, navy blue, and then Merritt got the set of red. This is just 2 more. I don't know if I'll use both, but I just thought I'd have them on hand in case. And then the sheets, you know, the main event. These came from Target. These are for Merritt's room. They're super cute with the little Grinch and all of the other characters on it, and it's more red, which is Merritt's favorite color. And then I had found these for Coy last Christmas on clearance, and so that kind of started all of this off. But his is a little bit different, so they're not just the same. Still has the Grinch and everything on it, and I had noticed right away that they had paired these sheets with a navy kind of bedspread. And so I was at Ross a while back and found this twin, what do we call this, luxury plush blanket. They get super hot at night and do not even usually have a blanket on them, so I think that this will be fine. They don't need like a big comforter or anything through the winter. They are little hot bodies, so that's good. So $12.99 for this. So this will go on his bed over top of the sheets, and then of course Merritt with the red. Coy's favorite color is blue. I don't know if I said that, but he loves the blue. Merritt loves the red. So I found this at Target as well the same time I ordered the sheets, and I will, anything that I can link, I will link below. Just check my description box. But it's a little bit different red, but I think it'll all coordinate just fine. This was really cheap, y'all. $9 I think, and it's not very heavy, so I think he'll really like that, and it's nice and soft. They're both nice and soft, so that's what I have, y'all. This is the stash of stuff I've been collecting. Let's do this. Let's decorate the Grinch rooms. Okay, now that I have the bed all done, I realized I forgot to tell you that I have grabbed these at Hobby Lobby too, y'all. I couldn't resist since we had the Grinch pillow. I knew they needed a Max Stuffy, and they are obsessed with stuffed animals, so that was great. I'm gonna clean all this off and get to decorating this part now. Oh y'all, this is just so fun. Now he can just grab his little sign and pull it off and change it every day. The little Grinch tree, oh my goodness. Of course I'll keep looking to see if I can find more little stuff, but really this is about all this little table can handle anyway. It's just his little book stand right here by his bed. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm obsessed. All right, here is the before in Merritt's room. He has a little desk here that needs to be cleaned up too, but I think I'm gonna put his decorations back here kind of behind his little bed. So let's get started. I think the bed looks so festive and cute. I don't even mind the different colors of red. I think it all comes together so perfectly. Now I'm gonna put his little decorations and DIYs right up here above his bed. Oh y'all, it is so fun. Sorry about that glare, but I just have his little tree right here, the little sign, his little countdown that he can do every morning, and then the little Grinch. My mama gave him this when he was a baby, and it always hangs here and it looks kind of Christmassy, so we'll just leave it there. It's part of the decor. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I cannot wait to see their reactions, y'all. Y'all know I love pink and green, but oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this Grinch theme for their rooms, and they are gonna love it. I cannot wait for them to see it. I think it turned out so cute. Make sure you watch till the end of the video, because I'm gonna add their reactions when they first see their rooms and what they think and how excited they are about it. So thanks so much for following us along. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye y'all.